Hey friends! I cannot believe this is all happening, and I cannot believe how it just fell into place. We are about to go on our last ride in my Subaru.
Hello?
Hi!
Turn right onto Papa Joe Hendrick Boulevard.
I did!
Oh my god.
I'm in it right now!
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh.
You have a new car. I can't believe you. I told you no.
I know, that's why I've been avoiding you, because I know you tell me
I tell
no.
you no.
At the light,
You don't
Boulevard.
like when I tell you no.
So,
Oh my god.
yes, yep,
What did you do? You traded in? They bought your car?
no. Our last ride in the Subi. I am headed to my appointment to sell my car. I'm gonna miss this very comfortable seat. Also, after a few days of not sitting in this car, I feel pretty low to the ground. It's a comfortable car though. It would have been smart to keep it, but I just couldn't bring myself to do it. Goodbye, little Subi. I'm sad we never got to actually camp. We tried. Such a quiet ride. I'm gonna miss the quiet ride too. I'm running very late for my appointment. I hope they'll still see me. Goodbye, Subi. Gave him my driver's license and my keys. He's already looking at the car. My gosh, that process was amazing. They came in, grabbed my keys from me, and looked at my car and done. So I just wanted to come out and say one last goodbye to my little Subaru. Bye. Thanks for everything. You're so pretty. Appreciate ya. Called for a lift to take me home. It's supposed to be here in 20 minutes, so I've got some waiting to do. That's all right. I can't believe how fast that process was for them. Lovely. So it's been in the works. So they had to find this for me, because I specifically wanted a Fathom Blue, and because I needed all the bells and whistles, it's been in the works. I signed the paperwork on Friday because they found it on Thursday, and it arrived in Charlotte today, and then he drove it to my place and got me all set up. So, but I had to go back to the dealership to finish a few things. But yeah, so.
Oh my god, do you love it?
Yeah, I do love it. I am just out and about running a very simple errand, picking up groceries, and I'm just so excited. I have you guys mounted, like strapped into the oh crap handle. Is oh crap better than oh shit? I don't know. How exciting for our next like car chats. We'll have this little setup. I just wanted to try it. Again, I'm just running to the grocery store to do a grocery pickup. But I just wanted to give it a little try. So, how fun. Hey friends, I am so excited to tell you that I recently purchased a Jeep Gladiator. Ta-da! Something I never thought I would own. I mean, same with my house, right? Anyway, I am excited. Quite a while ago, I saw that Roaming Reckless got an alu cab on her vehicle. That was an introduction to me to an alu cab. And ever since then, I've been kind of just intrigued with that. Like, what can I do with an alu cab? But never really let it go too far into my mind. Somehow, the algorithms of the world came together just recently, and I found out that you could put an alu cab on a Jeep Gladiator. And recently, I don't know why, but I have been coming across YouTube videos of dealerships selling Jeep Gladiators at a steep discount. So I reached out to a local dealership and negotiated a discount. It has been absolutely fun to shock my friends and family with this purchase. Also, just quickly, let me introduce you. She does have a name. Her name is Gladys Van No. So Gladys, because she's a gladiator, naturally. I was drawn to this, they call it Fathom Blue. It's so pretty. Sometimes it looks black, sometimes it looks like super blue, sparkly. I just really enjoy it. But it reminded me of Van Gogh, Vincent Van Gogh, my favorite painter for some reason. Who knew I was gonna have a favorite painter? But I love his work, and the blue just reminded me of Starry Night. So Van No, instead of Van Gogh, is because it's gonna be truck life for me, not van life. So Van No. But anyways, pros and cons of Gladys Van No versus the Outback that I had. I no longer have wireless charging, which I suppose makes sense because the Jeeps are, meant to go off-roading and stuff, and how well will your phone stay on a wireless charger? I don't know. But the 4Runner made a Trail Hunter trim and put in wireless charging. But anywho, I had to I don't have more than just one cord that's this lightning charge thing, so I had to buy cords for my phone specifically, at least. The other thing that I got, did I tell you what we're doing? We're gonna open some things that I got here while I do story time. I don't think I did tell you. That's what we're doing. This other thing that I got is just a silly little thing to keep. I am guilty of just putting every new insurance and registration thing into my paper, into my glove box. And knock on wood, if I were to get pulled over, they'd be like, license registration, please. And I'd be like, please hold while I go through, umpteen years. Actually, it hasn't been that bad because I haven't kept a car for umpteen years as of recent. But back in the day, it was like, let me go through umpteen years. But anyway, we're gonna get away from that with this little handy dandy thing that will keep my registration and insurance paperwork. Very cute. So yes, these things. Pros and cons of Gladys Van No. I don't know that she's gonna be as comfortable. Sleeping in her back seat is gonna be terrible as she's little, This, yeah. Well, so this is, and so I did allow myself to get these. I have told myself, is this, yes, you saw, levelers. I had told myself, so I started being like, I need to get this, I need to get this, and I need to get all these things in order to camp in Gladys. But then I was like, stop it. you can go. You have so much. I have purchased so much camp gear and never slept in my vehicle. So I clearly allowed myself to get a little bit of, like, we'll say camp gear, but I'm drawing the line. I think I have one more thing to purchase. I just have to measure her bed, and then I have one more thing to purchase. Everything else that I purchased is like more cutesy, you know, little fun stuff, not camp stuff. To my close friends who I have put through the ringer on Car Talk, I genuinely intended to car camp multiple times before deciding on another vehicle, but things just happened and this is where we're at. Friend just recently, what's this? Got an electric vehicle, and I started asking her all these questions, and she was like, I did not anticipate all these questions. And I said, how not? I think about cars every day. How could you not anticipate questions from me? Oh, this is funny. Tell me why. I mean, the algorithms get me again. I got this little cutesy. It's like blue, purple, little pink for my key fob. Oh, cute. It has like a little back thing. I have never in my life thought about needing to cover up a key fob. I guess back in the day we used to do like fun little cover to like toppers to your physical key. Maybe? Anybody? But anyway, I came across this and it's cute, and it's actually cute. I like kind of like it more than I anticipated liking it. Hi. You're cute. It's like, who knew that I needed something like that? I use need very loosely. None of this falls into need. What else did I get? What is this? Oh, yes. So I got, really? You're sealed. Here you are. Oh my gosh, it came with trash bags. That's silly. I don't. So the interior, obviously, naturally different. And, well, I'm finding that I have my phone in my hand more often than not. And there's no, I mean, I can put my phone in the cup holder, but then the other day, like, I got a drink. That's a problem. So I got this little ditty that goes, it goes in, you can stick it in. I'm not gonna stick it in. That seems like, well, it seems like too much commitment for me, but also just like, no. All right, come on. Yeah, so it goes like this, then I'll be able to, like, you know, maybe put my phone up here. Oh, this is soft. So yeah, my phone there, something here, but also they advertise this piece right here. Can you see right here? As for like, to hold your trash, like have a trash bag. And they sent little trash containers. Oh my gosh, this is so funny. So I can do this. And on the passenger side have a little trash thing. I mean, maybe I don't intend to, but maybe when you're living in your vehicle, maybe if I find myself living in Gladys Bando, I'll be thankful to have these little hooks for trash. Anyway, I have naturally watched a lot of YouTube videos of like little things that people get for their Jeep Gladiators, like Wranglers, Jeep Gladiators. And this is one after being in, like driving her around a bit, I was like, yeah, that's a thing. Oh, what's interesting is there's like a smaller, you can't see, but there's a smaller component over here. Also, so like this is soft. And there's a smaller cubby over here, which will fit your phone nicely, which is where the outputs, the plugs, the inputs, the plugs are for the cord. The Jeep didn't come with all weather mats. So I bought myself mats. And I just got the actual like Mopar brand, like that, the kind that's made to fit the Jeep, because Dirt Road Cred said that it, like, they're just really good. And then plus it has like the plug thing for the holes. If you're not a Jeep person, you don't know. I just realized, like, I just learned too that there's holes in the Jeep so you can like hose it off. I'm not gonna go mudding. I'm not gonna go water gorging. So I don't really necessarily, like, the most I will likely ever need to hose off the inside of my Jeep is because I've spilled coffee. And I guess if I spill coffee, I'll have the holes thing. So yeah, yay. So I got those. You guys, I am just running an errand. I'm going to pick something up, like some things up from Target. And I could not be more excited to bring you along. I do not remember feeling this way when I got my Subaru. It's nice to have this feeling of excitement. I continue to play with like the settings of this car. I have a trial to their Wi-Fi, which allows me to use Amazon's assistant. You know who I'm talking about. But I'm not yet finding it helpful. How about you guys? Anybody find an assistant in your vehicle helpful? Such as Amazon's or Google's person? Let me know. Let me know how I should be giving this a try. What I should be doing other than opening and closing my garage door. What should I be using it for? Because she doesn't seem to be able to do anything in my Apple CarPlay, which is what honestly I like, right? Like, I want navigation sent to my Google Maps. I want Spotify to play, all of that kind of stuff while I'm in the car. And I don't know that she can do any of that. So if you use an assistant while you're in the car, is that what we're calling those things? Assistants? Hopefully you are and you know what I'm talking about. But if you're using them, let me know how you're using them. I'd be very curious because I'd love to make use of it, but I don't want to end up paying for something if I can't make use of it. Also, let me tell you, parking, yeah, not my forte. I mean, never really was. But, oh no, how do I get to my shortcuts? I don't know how to do anything in this car. I made shortcuts the other day. Oh, right here. That's how. I made shortcuts in the car the other day, which majorly helpful. I was able to pin my forward camera, which on the Subaru, I got very used to using my forward-looking camera for parking, so I needed to do in the Jeep as well. But I did it. I've got her. Yay! So that's good. Anyway, if you use a voice assistant in your vehicle, what do you use her for? Should I keep her, yes or no? I just checked in for my Target pickup, and I accidentally left it as a gray SUV. I know an Outback is not an SUV, but people often identify it as such. Hopefully they figure it out. I'm here, I'm here! Hello, does this look like a gray SUV? Identify those people from up front, but whatever. You're all set. Awesome, thank you so much, you guys. I am so far from being in the spot that it is embarrassing. I just took a photo because it is classic how far I am. Oh God. Somebody's got a lot to learn about parking this thing. Anywho. Alright, I'm gonna listen to some tunes, which means we have to part ways. But yay! Driving the Jeep. Fun.